Hello, welcome to this film review for Official Secrets, starring Keira Knightley, who played Catherine Gunn, who is a real-life whistleblower who used to work in the UK intelligence service of GCHQ. She is a translator, and her job is basically to translate stuff, basically, and pass on relevant information. One day, an email was sent to her and other people in her department, and it exposed the illegality of what was going on between America and the UK, and they wanted to spy on other countries' ambassadors at the UN to get information, to put pressure on them to basically vote for the Iraq War. And obviously, looking back at it now, everybody knows that the Iraq War was completely illegal. Both the UK government and the US government have both admitted that they knew there was never any weapons of mass destruction, and Lord Goldsmith, who was the Attorney General of the UK at the time, knew it was illegal, but he mysteriously changed his mind. So Catherine Gunn was trying to prevent a war. She failed, obviously. We went to war, lots of people died, it was all very sad and tragic. But she was desperately trying to stop the war. She leaks this memo, and it found its way to the Observer, and the story basically goes on from there. Now, I'd never actually heard of Catherine Gunn. I may have vaguely heard of her. I think the media did kind of cover her a bit, but then it was all overshadowed by the start of the war, and then by then people had lost interest in her, sort of. But yeah, it is a good film. I enjoyed it. I was getting really into it. I think even if it wasn't based on real life events and wasn't actually true, I probably still would have got into it anyway, because it's very well done, it's very well put together, and it is quite an interesting story. But knowing the fact that it is actually completely real, it's based on true events that affected the lives of thousands of people, and how this one person was trying to expose the lies by the US and the British government, and she was basically being prosecuted for it. I mean, she did the right thing. She is a good person. I mean, breaking the Official Secrets Act is illegal, but her defence was that it was necessary. And you have to watch the film to find out what happens, or you can just look her up. She's a real life person. What happened is out there. There's news articles about it, and you'll see that she was vindicated. Okay, it's maybe a spoiler if you don't know, but yeah, this is real life, and it is a good film. Apparently, Keira Knightley was very happy to play Catherine, and so they met before filming and everything. And it shows that she was really into it, and I really liked it. I highly recommend it. It shows strong personalities in the people in the film. The people in the film are portrayed well. I keep wanting to say characters. I'm so used to saying characters if I do film review, but they're not characters. They're real life people. When Matt Smith was playing Martin Bright, sometimes I did feel like I was watching a bit like Doctor Who or something. I was just like, okay, I know he's not like the Doctor anymore, but there was one particular scene in the courtroom, and I just felt like, yeah, he could be the Doctor in this scene. And I didn't feel that too much in the other scenes when he's in the news office and being a journalist. But it's just that one scene I was like, yeah, he's playing the Doctor here. But yeah, I can't criticise that because I love Doctor Who, especially the Matt Smith era. So anyway, yeah, it was just a really, really good film. I really highly recommend it. It's just under 2 hours long. It says here on IMDb it's 1 hour 52, but that obviously will include credits. So it's just under that. But it is entertaining the whole way through, and it is, I mean, it's showing a tragic event about this woman's life getting ripped apart because she had a conscience, but they still managed to keep the film entertaining at the same time. And yeah, I can't recommend it enough. So it's got 7.3 out of 10 on IMDb, 82% on Rotten Tomatoes, 3 out of 5 radio times, 87% on Google liked it. I would give it maybe an 8.5 or 85% to even a 90%. I actually really liked it. So yeah, I feel the IMDb score is possibly a bit harsh. Rotten Tomatoes at 82 and Google at 87 is a bit more realistic, I think. I think the IMDb users are just overly critical for whatever reason. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. So if you've got a spare 2 hours, you want to watch some strong acting, a good female lead who is actually a real person who is alive today, because you often find in films that the main lead is usually some heroic man. But no, that this is a good film for the people who want to see a good female lead. So yeah, I enjoyed it. It's worth watching. Go see it. I watched it on Amazon Prime. It was free here in the UK. In other countries, I don't know if you have to pay for it or not. I have noticed that with Amazon Prime, sometimes the films are free in one country, but you have to pay for it in another country. Go figure. But here in the UK, Amazon Prime, it's free to watch. So yeah, it's easy to find. Go watch it. All right, I will see you soon. All right, bye.